The buffet. The buffet was an embarrassment, only because everyone took the cinnamon apples and left the breadsticks. Who wants a breadstick at breakfast? I took a plate. It was warm. I was not. I was incredibly cold. Cold to the utensils, smacking each down on my plate. Cold to the fried onions. Cold to the fried chicken. Cold to the meatballs, and especially cold to the coleslaw. It, however, was the only thing that looked warm under the orange yellow lights. "Are you having any of this?" my father asked me across the buffet as he piled his plate with pancakes. "No," I said. There was nothing else to say. I could only look around at the rice and the broccoli. The tempeh was underwhelming, and the lettuce was so dry it might as well have been kale. A breadstick it is. What a sad, lonely sound it made as it hit my plate. Am I just eating because I'm bored? Can I be contemptuous and bored? How dare this buffet? It's all you can eat, but I have never been without such an appetite. Yes, I used a fork and knife to cut my breadstick. And did anyone notice? No, not for a hot moment. A hot moment with my cold breadstick. "You're looking leaner," said my father, cutting up his pancakes. I almost envied him. Very leaner. All right, not that much. "I've acquired a taste to hold a disdain for most foods." "I did that once," my father chewed. "Didn't last more than a week." "Well, my week will last the rest of my life," I decided. He laughed. How dare he? I need more sustenance than this breadstick. It, at least, isn't more than I require. Those pancakes do look good, though. But not that good. Not by a long shot. How's the job going? Oh, you know, so-so. Ah, I know it well. You seem to know everything, old man. More than most, less than some, he said, grabbing more syrup. Have you ever been on the mountain ridge come sunrise? No. You should try it. I was there this morning. This morning? He wouldn't look at me, but I was looking at him. I've been taking a nice morning walk up the mountain ridge. I drive to the top, of course, but once I'm up there, I'm in another world. I shifted in my seat, ripping my breadstick apart with my hands. Go on, I said. Then one morning the chill was cold to the bone. So you stopped, I nodded. Makes sense. No, I bought a warmer jacket. He shrugged and got another slab of butter onto his knife. Those little packets are so hard to carve out butter, but he did it like a pro. And what did you do up there? I walk, I breathe. It's nice, said my father. And there he sat, chewing. I couldn't believe it. Then his plate was empty. I'm going to get more. You want another breadstick, or are you still working on that one? He laughed. It did look sad, a half breadstick. I joined him and ate the breadstick as we stood on the buffet line. So, the ridge, I began again. Oh, it was just a nice morning thing to do. Did you meet anyone up there? Sure. I've been good morninged a few times, but everyone there that early is just doing their own thing. My hand went to eat more breadstick, but my fingers hit the empty plate. I wanted to ask him what time he went to the ridge, but decided against it. I followed his side of the buffet and saw bacon and sausages and pancakes and butter and hash browns and home fries, and all of the food release steam. I stacked my plate with it. Our booth was claimed by a family in our absence, so we ended up in a large collection of 2-seater tables. The chair shouldn't have been comfortable, but it was, and we had a better view of the windows in the parking lot, which should have been ugly, but it wasn't. My car even looked good in the lot, and my father's truck looked better. So, work is good? Work's great. Making more money, got another promotion. People aren't bad. That's good, he smiled, and I couldn't figure out why. I didn't bother. I had pancakes to eat while they were still hot. I left my father after the buffet and drove up to the mountain ridge. I parked and started up the path for a short hike. I came up to the ridge where it overlooks the woods below and the valley beyond. Nice, isn't it? Came my father's voice. Very nice, I said. Here, swipe these before I left. He held out a breadstick and I took it. We sat on the grass and watched the sun on the valley. I imagined it would be better at sunrise for a half moment. Then I realized It was beautiful at most every time, and I failed to see it. My father sighed, and his stomach made a churning noise. That buffet was really disappointing, he said. Wait, what?